Hey guys, it's Vanessa. I'm here today to do my skincare videos. I'm going to get into it because there's a lot of stuff, so I kind of broke it up into categories. So the first thing we're going to talk about is like makeup removal. So the main source of makeup removal that I use is the face wipe. Shower is when I wash my face. So I only do it once a day, and then the other time I just rely on a face wipe. Currently I'm on like literally my last wipe for these simple wipes, which I actually enjoy. I alternate between simple, yes to cucumbers, and the Aveeno. On some occasions I will try to use like a cleansing water. I'm not a big fan of them. I've purchased several, as you can see, so I'm just trying to use up the ones that I have. Honestly, I'm not a fan. I just prefer a makeup wipe and eye makeup remover. The only thing I do like is that my eyes do get sensitive. So around the eyes, if I have like really stubborn mascara or something, I will reach for these. And the two that I have is the La Roche-Posay Physiological Micellar Solution. And you can get this at CVS. And I really liked this one, I guess, as far as they go. Like I said, I'm not big on cleansing waters, but this one's pretty good. And it says that it gently cleanses face, eyes, and lips. And then this one had gotten like crazy rave reviews. The Sephora Triple Action Cleansing Water. Again, I'm not that big of a fan of it, but you know, they do help. A lot of times your makeup wipe won't get everything off. So if you just want to take like an extra step to make sure things are off, and if you have very sensitive skin, I would recommend it, but they're just not my jam. And then the last thing for makeup removal, like I said, sometimes I do have very stubborn like eye makeup. So I use the simple eye makeup remover, which I really like. It has no oil, 1 vital vitamin, and 0 perfumes or dyes. And I think it does a really good job at removing makeup. They also have a little baby size if you don't want to, you know, waste money. If you just kind of want to try it out, be on the lookout for that. But I really like this. I think it takes it off. And I also just like it to clean up makeup messes. So that is the kind of makeup removal. As far as cleansers, pretty basic. If you've been watching my channel, a lot of this will seem redundant, so I apologize. But I always have said, tried and true, obsessed with Cetaphil. But recently I switched from Cetaphil to the Whole Foods version of Cetaphil, which is the 365 Everyday Value Daily Facial Cleanser for normal to oily skin. And the reason I got this is because it's part of the Whole Foods Market Premium Body Care. And as much as Cetaphil is a gentle cleanser and I like it, it still does have a lot of parabens in it. And I mean, as you'll see from the products I use, not everything I use is like paraben free by any means. But I like to, when I can, explore that option, see if it works for me. And then if it does, I'll slowly start switching you know, my skincare to a little bit more of a natural situation. So I tried this one. I really like it. To me, it works just like, it doesn't feel like Cetaphil, and it doesn't smell like Cetaphil. This smells like really natural, but I mean, overall, it's a very similar thing. This one is much more clear. I think Cetaphil has like a milky look to it. I literally just broke and lost this cap, so I can't show you that. So I'll just tell you that, but whatever. Yeah, it's just like it washes away easily, and it's just, you know, kind of like a good basic non-comedogenic cleanser. So this is what I use most of the time. I would say like almost every day I use this. And then my skin is kind of like all over the place. Like you can see now I'm a little oily. Sometimes I get really dry. So lately, like the older I get, the more combination or surprises that my skin throws at me. So sometimes when my skin is feeling dry, or I feel like I haven't deep cleaned in a while or something, I will exfoliate. And once a week I exfoliate with the Badescu Seaweed soap. And I use this one because you can kind of see it has like tiny, you know, like little chunks in it, but you don't feel that at all. It's like a super soft, so it's kind of like a daily exfoliant. There's no harshness to it at all, but you do get like a deep clean with it, and I really like it, and I think it really helps with dryness in the skin. So I'll use this once a week. And then if I really feel like I need to exfoliate, then like once in a blue moon, whenever I really want a deeper exfoliant, I will use the Queen Helene Mint Julep Natural Facial Scrub. And it says that it deep cleans, gently exfoliates the dull surface layers from your skin. So I love the Queen Helene mask, which you will see later. So when I saw this, I picked it up, and yeah, I don't use this as often. It's seriously like maybe once a month, if even that much. Another product that I only really use when I'm breaking out a lot, or like I said, like I wore a lot of makeup and I want to feel like a deep clean, is the Clean and Clear Morning Burst Detoxifying Facial Cleanser, which is oil-free, and it's the oxygen-infused formula. And this, like, you get a really nice whooshing sensation on the face. Really good in the mornings if you feel sluggish. I really like this because it gets your face, like, squeaky clean. Obviously, it's going to be, like, parabens and all that. It's not the most natural, but it's kind of like, I use sulfate-free shampoo, but every once in a while, I'll use a sulfate shampoo just so I could like really get a deep clean. That's kind of what I use this for. If I see that I'm breaking out a lot, or I just feel kind of like I need to like really strip my skin, I'll wash with this just to kind of like get everything out there, chemical it up, and then I'll go back to like my more natural or gentle cleansers. This one is another one that I use once in a blue moon when my skin is feeling really dry. And it's the Simple Refreshing Facial Wash Gel. And I really like this one because it's non-drying, and it is, I guess because it's like a super gel. I don't know. It just feels more hydrating than this. This is just very basic, but this kind of feels like it's hydrating the skin as I'm using it. So I like this on the days that I feel really dry. And then on, you know, the occasion that I'm feeling like really oily, like normally mostly summer, I will use the Olay Fresh Effects Shine Go Away Shine Minimizing Cleanser. And this is a really cool cleanser because it's really thick. It's almost, there's like water spilling out of it. It's almost like using like a Queen Helene Mint Julep mask or something. It's just super thick of a formula. So it really, it's like, I think it's clay based, and it really like sucks out and dries your skin when you use it in the wash. So like all this shininess I have, if I wash my face, it like really goes away. So if you have dry skin, I wouldn't recommend that because like I said, it just really, really dries the skin out, but it's really good. It's kind of like a faster way of using a mask because you're just kind of getting that like what you would get out of a mask out of a face cleanser. So it's kind of like a double duty. So those are my face cleansers that I use. And then after I cleanse my face, I normally tone. And I thought my toner was out here, but maybe it's not. Oh, it is. So the toner that I use 99% of the time is my Badescu Seaweed Cleansing Lotion. This is the bigger size, which you can get on Outlook or Gilt sometimes. And I'll put both my links below, which are affiliate links, which I'll explain down below. But I really like this because it's super like gentle of a formula. It's not very drying. There's no alcohol in it. I don't even think there's really witch hazel. It's just like a super chill like neutral product if you have like okay skin. And it really does like after you've used like your face wash and your skin gets that tight feeling, this really helps to just kind of get rid of that. And then some other kind of toner type things that I don't really use as toners. I use them more right before I'm going to apply my makeup just to help it glide on smoother, is the beloved Max Fix Plus. I love this just whenever, actually whenever I'm feeling really hot or sticky and sweaty and I'm in public and I just kind of want like that feeling of like refreshed skin. I'll dab my skin and spray this just so I don't feel so gross. But I also use it if my skin is dry and I'm going to be using a lot of powder products. Then I will use this and it'll kind of help. Same with the Claude Beauty Elixir, which I think I'm officially on my last drop. This one I really like. I do use both of these and the Claude more than anything as kind of a setting spray or like a finishing spray to my makeup. Not setting, finishing. A finishing spray to my makeup, but I do also reach for it sometimes when I'm not wearing makeup. And then the last thing, which isn't really a toner, but kind of goes in the mist family, is the La Roche-Posay Thermal Spring Water. And this is just literally like aerosol water. And like I said with the Fix Plus, if I just feel kind of gross and yucky, I'll give my face a wipe and then I'll spritz this and I'll feel better. Also, I really like to spray this if I've kind of waited a while after I wash my face to apply lotion, because it's best to have your skin slightly damp so that it absorbs that moisture. So I'll kind of do this just to re-moisturize my face before I apply lotion. As far as lotions, again, 90% of the time what I am using is the L'Oreal Youth Code Day Lotion with SPF 30. I really like this lotion. I think it really sinks into the skin. Your makeup just looks really nice when you use it, and it gives you like a nice plump look. The only problem is that it has SPF 30 in it, which isn't a problem, except if you get it in your eyes, it hurts so bad. So do not get this in your eyes because it like seriously will blind you for the day. But I do really like this a lot, and I normally when I'm going to use lotion, this is what I use. I don't use a night cream really. I used to use the L'Oreal Youth Code night cream, but then I ran out of it. So I've really just been using like a spray like this at night just after my toner. But I do use the Tarte Maracuja oil. If I'm feeling that my skin is really dry, I'll add a couple drops to a lotion or a drop to a lotion and apply that kind of as like a more intense night cream. And I also apply it like, if you can see that I have these dark spots from zits, I'll apply it kind of as a post zit just to kind of prevent and help fade those dark spots. But if I use too much, then it creates a new zit, so I kind of have to balance it out. And then from that same Tarte line, I've been using the Maracuja Sea Brightener Eye Treatment. And I've really been liking this. The times that I'm diligent about using it, I do notice that my eyes, the fine lines don't bother me as much when I'm using my concealer. And I do feel a little bit more brightness under the eyes, like they're not as dark as they normally are. So this is really good. And you only need like a really small amount. This is like a sample, like a deluxe sample kit that I purchased, but it looks like I've barely used it. Like I feel like I'll have it forever because I usually just use like a small little tap, 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 small tap, tap, tap. So, but especially now that I'm in my 30s, eye cream is a must. And then sometimes when my skin is being really sensitive, I like to reach for the simple Replenishing Rich Moisturizer. It's just kind of pretty vanilla. It's not going to bother you. There's no perfumes or dyes in it. So yeah, and I also use this in my makeup kit, like when I do other people's makeup, because it is such like a mild situation. It doesn't really irritate anyone's skin. So, and it boosts 12-hour moisture. I don't know about all that, but that is what I use. And then, if I'm breaking out, I have a few products that are like my go-to products. So whenever I get a zit, the number one thing that I do is, I bust some Neosporin at night, and I use this as my kind of night cream and treatment. So Neosporin, is a first aid antibiotic and pain relieving cream. So it really does kind of help with, bacteria, you know, infection kind of situation. And then it also, if you have like a painful, like the ones on my chins tend to be painful, this kind of helps with that pain. So I use this in the day or nights. I normally use it sometimes in the day, like under my makeup, or at night. I alternate with this and a more intense like actual acne cream. So one day I'll use like an acne treatment. The next night I will use the Neosporin. As far as acne treatments, for my skin, salicylic acid is what works the best. I like this Clean and Clear Advantage Popped Pimple Relief Gel Pen, which is a salicylic acid acne medication. Works really well even for zits that haven't popped yet. And then I also use it if my zits have popped to help heal. And it's just kind of this applicator. I never apply it directly, but you could. I just kind of scoop it from the tip and then apply where needed just so that it stays a little bit more sanitary and you're not giving yourself zits. And it has 2% salicylic acid. And I think there's a couple that you could get with a little bit higher salicylic acid. But this, to me, is what works the most. Even though chin zits tend to be hormonal, I do see a difference with this. And then a more gentler, more natural product that I do use is this Desert Essence Blemish Touch Stick. And this just has like a bunch of essential oils like tea tree, lavender, I forget the other ones, maybe like eucalyptus. And it's just like a roll-on. It's just like oils really, and you put it on and it's just a much more holistic way of treating zits and stuff like that. So I use that as well. And then lastly for acne, mixed with my makeup, I'll normally use this Mario Badescu Special Healing Powder. And this stuff is thebomb.com. It like, you're supposed to use it sparingly because it does really bother your skin and you kind of get that itchy feeling, but it really dries out your zits like super fast. So I like using this with my makeup, and then I'll like use this at night to kind of counteract the dryness that's happening here. But I love, love, love this stuff. It works really, really well. And then two things that kind of seem weird to include but are part of my skincare, particularly if I'm breaking out, is spearmint, pure spearmint tea. So this is from David's Tea, and it's their organic spearmint. And it's literally just like spearmint leaves, which I can open for you. It looks like something suspect, but I promise it's not. It's just spearmint green, herbal tea. And the good thing is it's an herbal tea, so you can drink it all day. It has like no caffeine. And it's going to be hydrating because it doesn't have caffeine and it's herbal. But the spearmint is really good if you get hormonal kind of acne breakouts. Just drink this like there's no tomorrow, and I promise you it really helps. It helps me at least. So I definitely do that. And then another thing is water. I always break out when I'm not drinking a lot of water. When I drink a lot of water, I'm good to go. So water is definitely essential. I like drinking it out of my little beaker bottle. And random shout out, but I'm currently doing CC Olesia Plus Size Princess. I'm doing her PSP Fit Basics Challenge, where you drink 100 ounces of water a day. You get 6 to 8 hours of sleep, and you work out 4 times a week. So this is... I need to drink 6 of these a day to do 100 ounces, and this is number 4. So we gotta step our game up because it's getting late tonight. But water is super important for that. And then I kind of mentioned it in the PSP Fit thing. Sleep, which I can't physically show you, but when I don't sleep is when I break out a lot. So trying as much as I can to get as much sleep as possible is also part of the skincare routine. And then lastly, thank you if you're still around, because this is ridiculous, I know, is just the masks and certain things I use. I'm not that big on masks, but I do once in a blue moon pop on a treatment, if you will. So some of the ones that I love is my tried and true mint julep mask. You can get it like this, or it comes in tubes like this. But it's just great. It says that it absorbs excess oil, rinses away blackheads, and helps minimize the appearance of pores. Cosign. I just love it. It really helps to like get everything to the surface, and you know, if you have a lot of oiliness shine, this sucker is going to dry it up. So I really like that, especially if I'm like kind of feeling broken out, that sort of thing. This, I have a whole video on it, and it's the Triple Oxygen Instant Energizing Mask. I will link the video here, but I love this stuff. It's just a really nice pick-me-up. Kind of makes your skin feel like it's breathing, and it gives you like a nice just overall smooth look to your skin when it looks kind of like dull and tired. And then once in a blue moon, because I forgot that I had it, so I've been using it up. And I think a really nice YouTuber sent this to me, and it's the MAC Volcanic Ash Thermal Mask. So I'll pop this on every now and then when I'm breaking out. I don't use it that often, but it is a really great mask, and it just kind of heats up the skin. So it kind of opens the pores, heats it up, and then, you know, you can close the skin with like a cold water rinse. And then lastly, I have a whole video on this guy, and it's the Organic Mineral Face Peel. And I used to use this a lot more when I wanted to exfoliate, but ever since I had the allergic reaction, my skin is very sensitive to exfoliating. So this, I haven't been using it because for some reason this sometimes will activate a little bit of the rash. So I just use it on other people when I'm doing their makeup if they have really dry skin and they aren't adverse to me trying it on them. I'll use it to kind of like buff away some of the dryness, and it works really well for that. But again, I have a video. I'll link the here, but I'll also, in the description box, will be the link to all the videos of any of the products that I've mentioned. And then, oh, not last, I have 3 more things. Just kind of these packet masks. This one is from the Body Shop. I tried it last year and I really like it. It's the Vitamin E Sink In Moisture Mask, and it's just like a thick lotion kind of mask that you just leave in and then wipe off. Really like this. I bought it because I went to Vegas where my skin gets really dry. So anytime my skin is feeling crazy dehydrated, I'll bust this on, and it's a nice quick mask. And then a coworker of mine got this for me from Hong Kong, and it is the the My Beauty Diary Rice Mask, and it's deep moisturizing and soothing. And I really like this. Also works really well when you have super dry skin. And then the last thing is my bag balm, which I use every night to moisturize my lips, which I think is a part of skincare and important. And I love this stuff, but it's very medicated-y feeling, so I only do it at night. But it does like penetrate the skin, or it does penetrate your lips and really protects it. So that's my jam. And that is it. I know that was really long, and it seems very high maintenance, but I promise you, really, I don't, like, it's not a high maintenance thing. It's just there's a lot of, like, situational products. But truly, it's like 99% of the time, I'm washing with this, followed up by this, putting this on, taking it all off with this, and putting this on at night. All the other stuff is just kind of like every now and then when I break out, like depending what my skin's doing. But those are like the core things that I legit do like 99% of the time. Let me know down below what your favorite skincare products are, what your favorite part of the skincare routine is, and the type of skin you have, because I am a true believer that the comment section is not only a great place to interact, but really can help other people find out products that, you know, I didn't mention. So yeah, let us know down below about your skincare, anything. If you have a skincare video, link it down below in the comments because I would love to watch it. And I will see you guys later. Hope you have a good night. Bye.